Hi there, welcome back to Not Another Budget. I'm Nicole. I'm attempting to cash budget my way out of debt, and today I'm starting off the day back in this room because I had not a great night's sleep, and I feel like before I end up spending the day on the sofa, I want to try and get an hour. I might even stretch to 2 because I'm up a bit earlier than normal. I will just give you a brief glimpse. The sun is not yet up, that is grey. So this room is unseasonably bright for how dark it actually is. I want to try and get a bit more focus, thank you, done in here. But the change may not be as visual. That is because I want to try and pick away at some of this. I've obviously got various kind of under storage things and stuff that need dealing with, and what I might do as well, although this is an absolute might, it depends whether I go for an hour or 2 hours, is go through this and decide what am I going to make up to sell and what am I just going to bin off. The temptation to sit on the sofa and crack into the Christmas boxes early is very, very strong. So I want to stick some headphones in. I want to get going, get a bit of movement, and then I will feel less guilty about my sofa time later on. But I want to try and tackle certainly this range here. This won't move until I start selling fabric. It'll just shift around the room. And then if I can get into these, get into them as well. So I'm going to do a check-in either in 1 hour or 2 hours time, and you won't know until you see this next clip. See you soon. Right then, 2 hours and some small change later. I made progress. Cleared an awful lot of this side. Obviously, there's a lot that, there's still a little bit there. I'm not touching these at all yet. And I've gone through. Those are the sketchbooks and workbooks I'm keeping. I've gone through those drawers there, and those are pretty much full, so that's all fine. I've emptied that bottom one there, as you can see, and what I am thinking of doing is I will probably put like the Kallax inserts on Facebook Marketplace. Stuff on the top I am keeping, and this, once I've cleared that off completely, is what I will use as a photography station, because I have bulked out and added to this. So a lot of this I will slim down. It's where I've picked up little things here and there that could work as Christmas presents over the years. And then obviously the books themselves haven't changed. I've added a cooling pad, which I thought Bowie would use, but he's not at all, so that can be car booted. And then I've got another kind of bric and brac thing here. Loads more in terms of the whole box of zips and the ribbons and crafting and stuff. A little bit more on the top there, bit more on the top there, and then a few more that's added there. I think I am going to get rid of the eyelet press, but I just need to make sure I've got all of the accessories for it. That I am keeping, it just needs to be put away. And then obviously nothing is happening with the fabric, nothing has moved there. In terms of what's going on in here, I'm probably going to keep the interfacing because it is a generally useful thing to have, and I will not go through this until I approach kind of a car boot season, basically, and this needs a lot of sorting out to go. The rest of that I'm not really touching for now, and nothing has really moved on there apart from a bit of tidying. This does all need sorting through, but it's a while off. I'm sure I don't need as much stationery and organising things as I do have, but to be fair, that's not a priority in terms of sorting. And then at the top there, I've obviously got some pictures that need to go in frames and stuff as well, and I need to decide what I'm doing with these, because as lovely as they are, I've never really used them. That they are a shame to lose. In terms of being able to access these, this whole cupboard needs going through. That's got my filing, and that's got self-drafted sewing patterns, so they will just stay as is. And then that's stuck under there. I'll probably keep the canvases because I am going to carry on with my painting, which I have and do every now and then. Like we discussed yesterday, mannequins are not moving. Over here, this is not going to be sorted through for a while. What I'm going to do before I do anything else on this room is start listing and photographing this stuff. Even if I photograph them as drafts, then at least I can store them properly once they're photographed, and they can move upstairs into the costume closet and be stored kind of up and out of the way once they're photographed. So that will be a job which I'll do over the next week or so. And what I'll also do as well is work out what's going to be car boot, and anything that is car boot is going to be boxed securely in something like this and then stored in the garage ready for that season, so it's not taking space inside the house. I have got a little bit of cardboard and stuff to get rid of over there, but we'll do that after Christmas when the recycling bin comes around again. As I've said, painting stuff, most of it will be staying, but I might get rid of a couple of little things up there and try and do something as well and just reorganise and resort this, because I don't need all of this, and stuff like that is good for car boots. That's the one. Everything else, as you see, we're going to be pausing on this room now. The next room that you probably see me kind of spend an hour sorting will probably be the upstairs office, where I do a lot of my filming, and possibly that costume, what I call the costume closet, aka the walk-in wardrobe as well, so that when I start photographing that is ready and tidied. But the sofa is calling me, so this has been a very, very short Budgetmas 19, but it does just give you a little bit of an update. 2 hours worth of work, and I'm going to go retire to my sofa for the day because I am knackered. Because I didn't sleep, not because I've only done 2 hours worth of work. I'm going to love you and leave you and see you a bit later on today for Budgetmas 20. Bye-bye for now.